Action. Okay, so we are here in my kitchen because we are kind of stuck for a dinner idea tonight. And I know this probably happens with all of you out there where you're tired of cooking, or it's hot, or you just tired of making the same thing or whatnot. So we're gonna try to get a little creative.
During the summer, you actually have a little bit more time, so you can sit down and make dinners. If your kids have practices, then you're never home at night, so you kind of just make
That's true.
Kraft mac and cheese. That's easy.
Or sometimes the kids make dinners or whatever.
Yeah.
Point is I thought, okay, I've been kind of thinking of this thing I wanted to try. So you guys have probably all had French toast. Probably make French toast at your house. My girls make French toast for themselves sometimes when I don't do it. But I wanted to try something a little bit different. So and maybe you guys have seen this out there. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it's probably out there somewhere. So I'm not saying that this is my original idea or anything, because it's probably not. But what I wanted to try was one of two different things, or maybe I'll try both tonight, I'm not sure, just to kind of experience it. All right, so I've got two ideas actually that I'd like to possibly try out tonight. One I'm definitely gonna do for sure, one I'm kind of iffy about. So the first one is I wanna try a French toast taco. Might sound kind of weird, has nothing to actually do with tacos other than the shape, okay? So what I wanna do is, instead of taking a normal piece of French toast, which usually when we get this, we make it with Texas toast, just because it's thicker and it's a little bit, more fluffy, the pieces that you get when you do it. So I'm actually gonna take these and I'm gonna flatten it out, okay? And make it real thin is what I wanna do. And then I am gonna take, if we look over here, I'm gonna take some sausage that we get, which is normal breakfast sausage, and then I'm going to fry it up like normal, and then I'm gonna cut it into quarters, but lengthwise. So I'll cut it 1, 2, 3, 4 ways this way. Then we're gonna take some eggs, we're gonna make those scrambled.
We won't need that much.
Yeah, we won't need all that.
need-
These ones don't
we
even
don't
have
need
everything in it,
32.
you can see there. So we've actually got, what, 18 plus 6, so we've only got 24 eggs. But point being is that I'm gonna make the French toast, but I'm gonna make it real thin, and then I'm gonna fold it like a taco, put the sausage in there, egg on top, and then you could do different things like you would dress up like a taco, or dress up maybe even like a hot dog if you wanna think of it like that, I guess. So you can put like syrup on there, you can put powdered sugar on there, you can maybe even throw some cheese on there, or a combination of all that, however you wanna do it.
No
Okay.
cheese and syrup. That just doesn't sound good
Well,
to
you don't have
me.
to do cheese and syrup, that's why I say
okay.
combination of
I
whatever.
was like, that doesn't sound nice.
Second idea I had, and this is the one that's gonna be a little bit more tricky and I haven't worked out the details, is basically the same kind of concept. So smooth out the bread, making it real thin, but then taking the sausage and the egg and then rolling it in there and making it almost like a breakfast egg roll, okay? The only thing is I'm not quite sure how I wanna seal it. So if I wanna cook the French bread first, and then roll stuff in there, and then recook it with a little bit more egg so it'll seal the edges, or if I want to just roll it up in the regular bread, but I think that's going to get a little soggy, and then dip it in the egg and then cook it. So I'm not quite sure of that one yet, but so we'll do the taco part tonight.
Glue would work.
Yeah, you can use glue. I'm not using glue.
Why not? Non-toxic.
Break out the Elmer's.
Yes,
That'll be your topping. That'd be gross. So anyway, we're gonna get started on that, and then we'll film it along the way. All right, so next, you probably saw me do the eggs and stuff there. I just was beating them up. Now, one thing I realized is I don't have a rolling pin. So we're gonna make do. I got this cylindrical
bowling
little
pin?
cup. Yeah, a rolling pin.
Oh, I heard bowling pin.
No, I don't have a bowling pin either, but definitely don't have a rolling pin right
So
now.
you gotta
unfortunately.
improvise.
So we're gonna improvise. And I don't know, this may not even work. I don't even know. So
I think it will.
we're just gonna kind of slowly kind of roll this stuff out here, and it may or may not even work. I'm not quite sure.
This is the weirdest technique.
Oh, I don't
Oh, wow,
know.
it
We're winging
actually-
it. We're winging it here. I don't know what I'm doing.
It kind of looks like a weird looking pancake. Well, it does actually look like a pancake from the camera.
All right, so instead of, let's do a comparison here. So instead of piece of toast like we've got, Texas toast, piece of bread, this is what we're ending up with.
Super thin.
Nice and thin. You can see the difference there, right?
Well, why do we use Texas toast?
Because it's thicker and it kind of soaks up the egg more and it
but
makes the
aren't you
French toast a little
using-
bit more soft.
Aren't you?
Why are we using it for this one?
Well, why are we using it if we're just gonna flatten it?
Because it's usually thicker and I don't want the bread to be too thin
Oh.
when I cook it. So then again, like I said, I'm gonna soak this in our batter here and then fry it up, and then hopefully it'll make our little breakfast taco shell like that. And we'll see. All right, so we got bread all rolled out. Got that right here. I had to use some regular pieces because I didn't have enough Texas toast, but that's okay. We'll see how that goes.
And we're listening to the most amazing music. Sorry, country.
You say so.
It's
And
country,
now
yeah.
we're gonna put the sausage on. We gotta get that grilled up.
Oh.
And
Oh, you messed it up.
Huh?
You messed it up. Now it doesn't look
Oh
satisfying.
darn! Look, it's all messy. Oh no! What are we gonna do? Life's over as we know it. So
That's a lot.
I know.
They cook so easily. That one's like already a little brown, I think.
Good. Got the griddle out, and this is, I don't know if you guys can see it from this angle right here, but I got a big old like dip in this thing
You
now.
see
My
that?
griddle's getting old. We've had this thing for, I don't know, years and years
I
and
don't know if you
years.
can see it, but it kind of like, whoop.
My last one that I had, we used it often enough to where it warped. It would go like this, like one side would be high and the other would be low, and then it would cool off and it'd go bunk like this and pop back into place.
That was weird.
But it did that a couple times and then it broke, so we had to get rid of it.
They
and
look
get a new
like
one, but-
red on the camera, but then they look like corally pink.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a salmon color, but on here they look red. Weird.
Well, we'll get these all cooked up, and then we'll do the French toast next, and then eggs, because eggs always cook up the fastest,
Yeah.
and we don't want those to get too dry, so we'll do those last.
Yeah. Woo.
All right, so I got the sausages done, looking pretty good there. Had my test one that I cut open just to make sure. I'm not eating that. Yep, they're good. All right. no, I'm talking with my mouth full. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do those next. Just kind of went out and decided to brighten up our kitchen table here. And that was because Jeremy Welke said to deadhead our chrysanthemum bush. So
This is what?
she is going out there and cutting stuff up and building a little vase for us.
Bill.
Well, you're putting the flowers together. It's gonna look nice. Be a good little piece on the table, right? Okay, I got my assembly line going. Boom, to boom, to boom, boom. There we go. So it's just, got to mix it up a little bit. I don't know if anyone cares what we put in it or not. I know probably everyone has their own little mix or whatnot, but we just put in eggs and cinnamon and vanilla and some nutmeg. That's it. Pretty simple, pretty basic. All right, here we go. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to work. I've never done one of these before this thin, so I'm hoping that it comes out pretty good. I would have a little missed filming this for me, but since she's doing the flowers, I'm going to have to do it myself. So forgive the choppiness here. Ooh, it's falling apart a little bit. All right. we've got it all done up. So I got regular sausages here, and these are the ones I cut up for the little quote-unquote tacos. I don't know if it's just gonna be a little bit too much. If we have a full one in there, it might be, I'm not sure. So I just cut some ones up, make it a little bit thinner. Got our eggs, got our log cabin. We're gonna dig in. Woo!
How is it?
Good. I could see doing that again. I don't know if the, I'm not sure if the egg roll idea would work, just because barely getting this around there as it is. So if you did the egg roll thing, it would probably be too much bread and not enough of the filling stuff in there, at least for me. But yeah, it's maybe just a personal preference thing.
Cool.
Yeah, good though. Kendall, what'd you think? Was it any good?
Oh, it was good. I
Yeah.
just am not a big breakfast person. Breakfast makes me sick. No, I'm
Makes
just
you
joking.
sick? This makes you feel full or
No, I
something,
just,
or what?
I had one and I couldn't eat like 1.5, and I feel so stuffed. And this is all I've eaten today.
Yeah, great.
Today. That's it.
Okay. What about you, Leinster? What'd you think?
It was good. I just like everything more separate.
Okay, so we got
doesn't
basically
like her
like
food
kind
to
of
touch.
a half of a vote so far for yes. Care Bear,
I liked it.
you
I
liked it?
like that.
Yeah, you thought it was okay. Would you want to do that again though, or would you just prefer it like we normally
No,
have?
I like it. I'd like it
I
again.
think
You
I
like it
would
again?
rather have that in the morning. Because, I mean, the fact.
Sluggish all day.
Yeah, but then you can go and work it off.
So is it just a little too heavy for at night?
It's too heavy in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not a big breakfast person. But if it was like the opposite of breakfast, then yeah, it'd be great.
Okay. That make no sense, but okay.
This is the opposite of breakfast. This is
All
dinner
right.
now.
That's all we got. Say goodbye.
To the pain,
Or don't.
the pain.
Hey, remember to go to our YouTube channel. That's WAAZWA Wazwa, and subscribe, comment, like, and share.